Alright, welcome everybody. We are recording live and also for the archive, for those of you guys who are doing the archive view. This is the Reddit subreddit for Yogscast. It is the RFW tournament finals between TDM and Yoglorious Basterds, and the map is going to be Tunnel Vision, which is just loading up for me right now. Let's do a quick flyby of the map while the players are still arranging themselves.
Sounds good.
I think the... Oh yes, join with me, of course. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Hello.
Good chum. Let me get a F5 view of the two of us here. Yes.
Yes, I cannot.
Forever together.
we are so good at coordinating. Alright, anyways.
Whatever, this is like double F5 view. Alright, let's do this.
Let's go do this. Alright, so Tunnel Vision has this amazing thing, and those of you guys who are big RFW enthusiasts will know that this map was used for the RMCT4 finals as well. So this is the map that people use for finals, and it's a very tricky map because there are two lanes on this map. There is a main lane that has all the resources, and then there is the ISO lane that has no resources whatsoever. And the only time you can switch between the two lanes is at the spawn. In fact, the rules explicitly state, the map specific rules explicitly states that you can only choose between the two lanes at the spawn area. You cannot do any trickery to squeeze yourself through any areas to go between the lanes. Every wall has a button in the main lane for a person to push and a pickup area for the ISO lane to pick up. So typically you'll need two people working together in order to get the wool. Alright, so let's go from the beginning area here. We've got the water drop down in the main lane here, and some nice opening bows and light gear. There is the sandstone pillars. We can call this Prince of Persia, as major shoutouts over to our good buddies. PME, and there are five chests. All of them are fairly important, none so much as this efficiency 10 shovel, which is really good for grabbing blocks. The power one's pretty good, it's the only enchanted bow on the map, and then there's a cannon kit at the very top. The first wool starts at the bottom of Persia for the main lane guy, and they're going to be traveling through this little spider web area, bridging across this void, going up, and then into this little button chute. So they got to get themselves in here and to hit this button. And then the pickup area is actually fairly easy for the ISO lane. They just get into the ISO lane over there, run across, go down this ladder, and the pickup is just right behind you as you go down this ladder. Right there. Alright. Second wool. We're just going to ignore all the resources stuff. Might revisit the UFO later. Second wool, the main lane area starts right here in the snow area, which we can call Happy Feet. And the main lane drops down this area, usually using water. Goes down, across, back up, and there's a little drop down over here for the button. And that's pretty isolated. The ISO lane picks it up right underneath it. If they push the button and there's nobody here, this wool block will just fall right into the void. But otherwise they need to bridge across from here after traversing through a lot of danger and a lot of exposure to PvP fire especially. Third wool is in this hell biome. I don't know, what do you want to call this?
I
don't remember. Is there a DreamWorks film? I don't remember what.
I'm trying to think.
I forgot what PME called it, but anyways.
How to Train Your Dragon?
How to Train Your Dragon, maybe.
Because the dragon head here?
Yeah, there is the dragon head out there. Okay. Well, we call it the dragon area or the hell biome. Main lane needs to go to this gold block over here, and then drop down this way. Fiery Fist of Doom, okay. KTR trying to help out, and then they need to get down all the way back down to this button inside the throne. Over on the ISO lane, they actually have to start their path all the way back over where that ladder was. ISO path, they have to start their path right here where it splits off between yellow, blue, and red. They're going to go along this outside. Wow, we both got a good estimate of time. Anyways, so they got to go down this outside, drop down over here.
Not our first rodeo.
Yeah, and then go back up. This is a one wide area, so they will be getting shot as they go up. This is still one wide area up until here. Then there's a two wide area. They cross down. Gotta go through this lava flooring, and then drop all the way down here. Get past that lava fall. Climb all the way back up through these ladders, across, over, punch their way through all these gold blocks, and then make it into this glass room. And that's where they pick up red wool. So that's red is probably going to be where we're going to see the most lockdown kind of stuff. And then maybe some at the second wool. The Victory Monument, or the Victory Monument, is this DreamWorks moon at the very top here. They even include a nice and handy fishing rod at the very top, so you can recreate the little logo. But yes, it's all the way up here. It's really, really far up. It's in outer space even. Nothing special on the fishing rod, unfortunately. And I guess I'll mention the UFO since we're here. There are Endermen spawners, so that's good for pearls. There's a TNT kit over there. And there's a villager here that you can trade emeralds for a power 3 bow, and there's emeralds at the top of the How You Train Dragon mountain. I think that's pretty much it. Why don't we get over to the sumo? Yeah, this map is pretty hard. You need a lot of coordinations between your team members, but luckily, once you get to a section, you can pretty much crybox yourself inside and wait for your partner to make it there, but it just means that you're going to be a man down. Will require some stuff. Alright, we got BobbyFrankyJimmy versus CFC. CFC was complaining about lag when they were logging in here. So we're going to see how Bobby does. Bobby, of course, is Australian on a EU server. So there's always that. Haha, nice one. Oh, Bobby's. Oh, wow!
Whoa!
That rubber band!
Boomerang!
Oh my goodness!
Oh man!
Oh my goodness! That was amazing! That was amazing. And Bobby's gonna take the left lane, which is the lane they practice in. That was amazing. I don't know. Such lag. Okay, so a little bit of history between the two teams. Of course, TDM are the undefeated winners of the upper bracket, whereas Yoglorious Basterds have suffered a loss, and they are climbing their way back up from the lower bracket right now. If Yoglorious Basterds win this match, they will reset the brackets, and TDM still has another shot because it's a double elimination tournament. So this is not the grand finals if Yoglorious Basterds win. However, if TDM wins, then that means Yoglorious Basterds has suffered 2 losses, and that would be that. The people, surprisingly, who sent, or not so surprisingly, sent Yoglorious Basterds to lower bracket was TDM. They played on Blazing Sun, and TDM won that match in 16 minutes. But that said, Yoglorious Basterds have improved significantly since then. In the lower bracket, I think they played easily 3 matches, and every single match they played, they got exponentially better than their previous match. They've gotten more organized, they've got good strategy, a lot of good prep. TDM, of course, also known for their prep. In the past, they've had put in easily over 30 hours of practice between all their members. More recently, they've been suffering some roster changes, and with some people being busy with school and things like that, so they haven't been able to get as much practice down. We're going to have to see how much that comes into effect in this instance. So we can see the lineups here. TDM consists of FoodsCloud, Tridelta, BobbyFrankyJimmy, and FoodsCloud, or not FoodsCloud twice, but PandaKeyPop would be the 4th member. that we're currently missing. Over Yoglorious Basterds, we have JPG, we have Billy J, we have CFC, and we have Ferretiino. Things to look out for. Having seen these players play so much so far, I would assume that JPJ and Bobby are going to be resource running in the beginning to get the iron and diamonds. I'm going to assume that Ferretiino and Tridelta are going to set up a lockdown, and I don't know what the hell the other guys are going to do. But that's typically what I've seen from the teams. Ferretiino usually grabs about 5 stacks of arrows, a bed, and a bow, and picks a spot, and he camps there the entire game.
So he does what I do in Race for Wool.
Yeah. He's been. They have a coach, of course. They have Final Time. They'll most likely be giving shoutouts to that. Final Time is on my stream, and he is mentioning that CFC is going to try to rush a cannon, and Billy is going to try to rush run third quickly. So that is what it's going to be.
Well, my experience with these players, I've played a lot with the TDM guys on OCTC and in various maps such as Calamity and Hoodoo. As for Yogsglorious, I only know them through the Minecraft Fighters tournament of Calamity. So,
unfortunately, Yoglorious Basterds didn't do very well in Calamity.
Very different game than Race for Wool, though.
For sure. I mean, they suffer from lag, being European players, and they are not used to melee PvP because RFW is primarily indirect fire. Despite, you know, having a map called direct fire, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, I mean, both teams are, I think, very well deserving of coming here. Both teams are known for excellent prep work and just in general getting practices in, at least. I mean, the other team that was in the lower bracket finals that played against Yoglorious Basterds for the right to come here was the team that came in first, who played in the winners finals or upper bracket finals against TDM as well. But in both those matches, they were severely undermanned and underprepared. They basically had their entire team like restructured as well, having lost half their members, and as such they haven't got much practice in. But even before then, they barely ever got practice in. In fact, they prefer to run maps blind because of that.
It's an interesting choice. Looks like Panda's late to the call as well, so they're just going to be getting that sorted before we can get a start on here.
So I don't know who you're going to be rooting for. Are you going to be rooting for TDM?
If TDM loses, there is a secondary game.
Yes, if TDM loses this match, they're going to do another map, and the other map has not been decided yet. I know that Robin has been, who's the organizer for this tournament, he's been talking about perhaps using a new map, which may or may not be balanced, but we'll have to see about that as well. I did mention that Final Time was the coach for Yoglorious Basterds. TDM also has a coach in Aaron, who is from the Wooden Hoe Club, and you played with Aaron before. He's a cubist.
215?
Yeah. So Aaron has given some stuff, and I know that TDM has scrimmed with Thungen as well, so they may be privy to some of PME's strategies for this map when PME ran this for the RMCT4 finals as well, which was fairly recent. The big question is, will we see hoppers be used? Because I know PME used hoppers to catch the wool, so that they don't actually have to be there, and they can solo run it by themselves.
Oh, that is clever.
You might say that was a little bit of Minecraft engineering.
I would say that it's a professional level of Minecraft engineering, in fact.
Ooh.
Yeah,
alright, so
high quality.
it looks like Yogs have readied up. They're standing on top of the ISO lane, but I'm not fooled by this. PME did the same thing at the start of their match. They just started standing on top of the ISO lane. And if they get lagged, it's gonna kill them. I'm telling you, because the idea is that as a countdown comes up, they're going to run across, right? But it's a game of chicken with time for no reason. It's a little showboating, I suppose. But
from what I know of the two teams and the situation of this match, I feel like TDM may have an advantage just because like it's not as much pressure either.
Yeah, but I feel that the fact that there's not that much pressure is actually gonna come back and haunt them because um, they haven't put as much time practicing in as they could have. At least they
I
got all
suppose.
their team members showing up, but this time period is not really good for them. It's freaking 3 a.m. for me. I don't know what time it is. Bobby might have stayed up all night at this point.
No, in Australia it will be 8 p.m.
Yeah, but okay, I was gonna say like what time, but like PandaKeyPop, FoodsCloud, Tridelta, it's late for all of them, or early.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
it's
don't know
6 a.m. here, so.
just to give you guys an update, Panda hadn't previously set up or used the Mumble, so her team is walking her through getting a push sheet set up.
Okay, sure. They usually use Skype for all their practices. And Panda was supposed to make her debut in the winners finals a couple weeks back, but she slept in. So she never showed up. I actually took a nap there, Creeper. I'm looking at Muffin's chat here. I did take a nap beforehand. I think I woke up around 1 a.m. I went to sleep around 9:30-ish, knowing that I was going to wake up to do this. And after this, I'm going to go get a couple more hours of sleep in. I think I'm going to add up to roughly 7 hours of sleep over my 2 sleeping period, which is perfectly fine. I woke up pretty refreshed, actually, after the 3 hours that I got.
If I fall asleep, it's going to be 7 hours, or else I'm going to feel terrible. So.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. Just so you guys know, in the beginning area, with all this bow fire, there's going to be a lot of bow fire going on, but there is TNT in this chest, and the quickest way through, instead of punching these trees to make like a pick or anything, is just to put a TNT and blow it up. That's the quickest way through the sandstone wall here in the beginning. But some people will still probably be taking this wood logs to make a couple of tools because they want to make some early runs going down. Getting a sword and a pick for this early section is pretty. You can probably run this first wool really quickly in the beginning if you wanted to. It all depends on what everybody else is doing, but you can also just ignore this until later on, because first wool is really hard to deny, I feel. Yoglorious Basterds being very patient, standing around, looking around. YB are expecting to lose, so Yoglor coming into this feeling like they may not win. I mean, they know the strength of their opponents, haven't dealt with it, but the team has changed. I think only 2 members were part of the team that beat them on Blazing Sun previously, and Yogs on Blazing Sun weren't as up to par as the Yogs currently. I would say if the Yogs, when they played against TDM, was a 3 out of 5 team, they would easily be a 4 or 4.5 team out of 5 at this point. They would have gone from a C- team, in my opinion, to a B+ team currently. And TDM, at the time when they were playing Blazing Sun, would have been like an A team. And right now, with their practice and stuff like that, I feel that they probably dropped down to about B+. So teams, in my opinion, are fairly even. But we have the undefeated guys over on the right side here, and they are feeling, fairly confident, haven't got much practice, and you got the classic, oh, we're doing so well, why should we even bother practicing? We've been rickrolling all our opponents so far, that kind of stuff. Like, why do I want to put in 10 hours on this kind of stuff when we win in 16 minutes, But over on Yog's side, they are the underdogs, and they have learned so much. But yeah.
Oh, we should all just go play hide and seek.
Yeah, let's do it. Is there a hide and seek tournament?
If there is, I feel like I should get in on that. Alright, match beginning in 15
Dude, we're
seconds.
talking about the fact that I
stream-
can kill seekers as
Yeah.
as a prop. Like, it doesn't even matter. Alright, so there you go.
You can watch both mine and Mr. Scary Muffin speeds at this link.
Yes.
And they're off.
That wasn't much of a fake out. They pretty much, as soon as it started counting down, they just walked over. Didn't even wait for the last second to do it. Everybody getting swords and getting ready. CFC immediately gets the TNT down, so that ain't a thing at all. Bobby's getting the TNT down now.
Climb up instead.
Yeah. Interesting. Couple more TNT going down to blast the sandstone away further. CFC and JPEG moving along. A little bit of teleporting going on here. And yeah, the ping is definitely not going to be as good as they recall. Nobody taking any shots on anybody. Ferretiino lagging a little bit behind the rest of his team. He's going to take the moment to fire some pot shots at people going through. JPEG has the other angle.
JPEG is shooting over.
JPEG actually not usually seen to do any PvP from my memory, but getting
CFC
some shots.
is running straight through to the food area and is going to dig down.
Interesting. All right, so he is going to pick up some torches and some gear. I did see some torches going down here on both sides, so some lighting being done here. Team's very good, and I really feel like out of all the teams in the Yogscast RFW tournament, these are the two teams that deserve to be in the finals. Similar to the
Foods is grabbing the chests of the diamond shovel and power one bow right now.
Yeah, nobody doing the same on Yog's side. I think they are probably trying to get themselves established far ahead on third before coming back for these resources.
And Foods is heading up to the cannon kit up top as well.
Yeah, that's pretty important. CFC finished lighting up some of the stuff, got some water drop going on onto the resource area, so he might be going for resources. CFC taking some pot shots over to
CFC
Bobby.
killing a cow of TDM.
What did that cow do to you? Saved
It's
by the
on
cow.
now.
Bobby just threw the cow. The cow just jumped in front of him. Mr. President, moo, and got himself shot for the deal. Yes, so for Aussies, one of the guys in the chat here, we are using the AutoRef client, which puts spectators untouchable by arrows, or we are automatically invisible to the players as well. We also can't pick up items, and we also get to do funky stuff such as looking at people's inventories like this.
How do I do that again?
Hit your tab, look for the person, and click the chest next to their face.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So I'll explain some of the stuff. The bottom row represents their armor, their health, their food, potion effects, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got that.
Bobby entered the void lane. I'm pretty sure that was not intentional.
And Tridelta is shooting cross and actually managed to hit CFC down at this chest.
Panda, for some
weapons,
reason,
torches, and food.
murdering some snowmen. I don't know why. Nobody at third, despite the fact that Final Time had mentioned that Yogs were going to go for the third. CFC getting some more water drops going.
Teleport button here.
Oh, sorry, JPEG getting some more water down, and Ferretiino using the obsidian from the bread house to set up his bed behind at the second for the lockdown here.
So it looks like Tri is killing two so far down in the is this the swamp area? I don't know. What's
Shrek?
Is that what it is?
This is Shrek. Welcome to the swamp area, Shrek. So if he turns around right now, he can see CFC tree coring across.
I know,
Poison
like
Spider is going to try to pop him though. CFC got poisoned a little bit. That might attract attention. Delta also has his own troubles to deal with. Delta does get the pop where I think the spawner is right inside the tree. CFC is still pretty hurt. Tridelta has already proceeded along and is going to get over to the resource area now. And he's sealed. Oh, one shot. Two shot takes care of CFC, but right behind him is Billy J. Gets a shot on the spider, saving Billy J. Big lag right here. I think somebody is just entering the server probably. Yeah, the RMCT EU server, known for periodic lag spikes, which are gonna be terrible. But you know, everybody suffers from the same thing, and it is. You know, the players are pretty much come to expect this at this point, but it's not favorable to one side or another either way. So I'm gonna go back and take a look and see how Ferretiino is doing with his lockdown area. Let's take a look at his stockpile here. He's got, yep, here we go, 5 stacks of arrows, 2 bows, because he's expected to use all of them, and he's got obsidian from the bread house to guard his bed. So he's pretty much, he's just waiting
And
until...
JPEG is working his way down towards third.
Oh, Bobby! Oh, Bobby just popped from second, was gonna try to rush second. Yes. Thanks for that to the refs who are sending us messages. Bobby trying to run for second in the ISO lane, and Ferretiino immediately goes, nope. So interesting,
Yeah.
TDM has changed their strategy since the scrims, which, you know, were a couple hours ago.
Is that just, like, Bobby got that message too, huh?
No, I think he's talking about the arrows, maybe.
Oh, okay. Because otherwise, that could be bad.
Yeah, unless the refs do see
JPEG
that message.
No,
oh yeah, it doesn't.
They
Yeah.
did get that message.
Whoops. JPEG also has made it down there, so Bobby is going to be locked down here, and JPEG is going to try to get this second wool while Bobby is trapped down here. But there is PandaKeyPop way up on the top, and she might be able to shoot down and help out as JPEG is going to make it up this PvP shoot. What is Panda going to do? Water going down. Panda, will you take the shot? JPEG is not shifting, so Bobby can call out JPEG at this point here. JPEG already halfway up this PvP shoot. If Panda gets this kill, it's going to be pretty huge because JPEG will have to recover and bring back a lot of blocks.
Doesn't look like she's even going to be looking over to hit down.
She is establishing a lockdown on third.
Going straight up.
And FoodsCloud's getting a TNT cannon set up. He's got all the time in the world right now, so they're gonna go
JPEG
for.
is at the top now.
Yeah.
Of the shoot.
And JPEG's gonna go for third in this instance, but if the main lane is locked down for third, then it's gonna be a little bit difficult. Let's see what JPEG's got in terms of gear here. He's got a little bit more blocks to deal with the lava flow. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, he should have enough.
It's gonna be tough. He's gonna have to punch his way through some of the stuff. Luckily, right now, there's no mobs spawning down in the netherrack area so far, so he's pretty safe.
This is an updated version, so if he blocks this lava flow, it will dissipate, right?
Yes. Yeah, the timing of that broadcast wasn't that important. I think Ferretiino saw Bobby before the message even came out.
Yeah.
Ferretiino trying to corner shot Bobby right here. I don't know
so
how.
I'll keep an eye on JPEG for now, see how his progress is versus Panda, who is now in hell making a TNT cannon. Oh, that's Foods.
Yeah, Food is going to shoot and try to get the main lane. Tridelta is trying to pick off CFC, who is doing the resource running for the other team, while he's also getting some iron and coal with his stone pick. CFC has to hide, and Tridelta, as I know personally, is a fantastic shot, and you do not want to be playing against him. Tridelta actually digging around to get a better angle at the shot. Who are we missing? We are missing... We're missing... no,
So
actually, I know
Food
everybody.
needs to just adjust his little bit of timing
Billy.
here.
What is Billy doing?
Oh no, he's just sending him way down there.
Billy is over at the treetop area, so he's trying to get set up to run the... He's trying to get set up to run over, and we hear a TNT cannon go off.
Alright, Food has pushed the lava through and down, so it's going to be not so smooth sailing through the portal of hell.
There's still a little bit of room.
Yogs.
If they have 3 blocks, they can try bridging over, but if the cannon goes off again, if Foods gets a second cannon ready, which he is, he's getting another one right next to it getting up. We've got a nice little whiskey cannon going up here. But yeah, so JPEG might be out of the picture for a while. How far along is he? He's at the bottom of his area. And Billy just been shot, so he can't run main lane, and it is nighttime, so he probably didn't get his spawn set. JPEG is setting a safety route for him to get himself back later, using a lot of the netherrack that he mined using cobble over here. Bobby is still stuck down here. Lava coming down to provide some coverage, so that's going to help. This is actually this is a PME strategy, using the lava and the water to create a curtain of cobble to prevent this lockdown from happening. And so Panda got this set up from up here.
Move.
Yeah, it's a very nice move. So as soon as
lava doesn't seem to be converting right now.
It's taking its sweet ass time.
Oh, I see it coming down now.
Yeah. And
Panda is, I think, shifting over, gets killed for entering the void lane, unfortunately.
Was she shifting over? She might have been attacked by mobs, I think. This area not particularly well lit up for either
if
team.
she was still with food, or where food is roughly, then guessing it would have been shipped over, but who knows. I didn't quite see it.
I think
JPEG
her bed is not
making
set.
it over into the poop chute of the throne.
It looks like TDM has looted all 5 of their chests in the sandstone area, whereas Yogs have pretty much left all of their stuff alone at this point. I wonder which of the members have the Power 1 bow. Probably Foods or Panda. It is Foods. Foods has the Power 1 bow. No Power 1 bow for Yogs' side. Power 1 bow can 2-shot people with leather and no armor. So let's see if Bobby has made any progress now. The cobble is all the way down, so Bobby is pretty safe. He is down at half health though. If he's shifting, Ferretiino won't be able to see him.
There is still a gap to be shot through. Ferretiino
And if
is firing arrows
if
through.
he hits him, he'll set him on fire too.
But it looks like Bobby has now blocked it off.
This cobble wall is amazing because it is on the outside. Oh, water being shifted over, so this is going to help. Yeah, this cobble wall is utterly amazing because it is done on the outside of the void, but it's done using completely rules-legal method, because you did not place any blocks in the void lane, but instead Minecraft itself created this, and this is perfectly allowed, and that is what PME used to do this. And props to
Got a
TDM.
surfing spider over here.
Props to TDM because they definitely hid this technique from us before. I guess they never had to use it because we never locked them down on this point. But Ferretiino here pretty much out of the picture, and Bobby has free reign to go up. Let's take a look. JPG is...
He looks a bit sad.
Yeah.
He's just looking over there, what do I do?
Yeah, he's a sad ferret. JPG is 2 gold stones away from punching his way through. Nobody has seen him yet. If Food or Panda notices him, they can 2-shot him pretty easily, and JPEG will have to run all the way through, but he's got a wooden pick and he's done. So now he is officially in his area and he is ready to wait for somebody to push the thing. But the main lane is wrecked ever so gently. Yeah.
Gonna be a little bit before they actually get through there.
Yeah, and Panda can essentially keep 2 people locked down because JPEG is down there waiting for his partner, and he's not going to move because he took all the time to get there. But if Panda keeps Billy from getting to the main lane, then Panda's going to have 2 people under her control. And Ferretiino not going to be able to do that much from underneath here. Let's see where Bobby is. Bobby is halfway up the poop chute.
Boots is back in the bread house, making another whiskey cannon
to blow up their opponent's...
fire at the opponent's bread house.
Yeah, Tridelta still having a little duel here with CFC. CFC trying to take some pot shot, but Tridelta already has smelted enough for iron armor, and he's in full iron, where CFC is in... he's in leather still. Actually, no, he just used the iron... Tridelta just used the iron blocks to make his armor. Sorry. So CFC is going to pick up the first one while Tridelta is smelting.
And there has been bread broken.
And
Billy
goes down again.
Completely exposed the wall, and we're going to see all
we'll
of the
see if there's anything. Golden apples, almost all their leather. Some arrows are here as well.
And there it goes.
Yep, I think that pretty much destroys. And it exposes the pass-around chest. Does Food see the pass-around chest? This is the pass-around chest that they've been using right here.
Looks like he does see it because he's firing again, and he's going to hit Billy here.
Oh! Overshot him.
Straight through. little bit off on that timing.
Bobby grabs the bed. Food's gonna have to... Oh, too early, buddy. Or actually, no, that's probably perfect.
No, that should be...
Yeah.
There it goes.
So there goes
nice
the...
shooting by Food.
Gets rid of that pass-around chest for now, and he is done for this. I think he's gonna rotate over and try to take care of Billy. Billy has brought a bed over this time. Set his spawn a little closer so that if he does go down, he gets to rerun this from a little bit closer over. Let's see Bobby's progress. I see JPEG has popped himself back up. Ferretiino has rotated, knowing that his area is not so good, so they're going to try to double team on Bobby here. Bobby shooting from the water.
Fire with Ferretiino.
Yeah, JPEG has to be careful here because if he gets killed, he doesn't have a bed set. He's going to have to make the journey again. But I think at this point his journey is fairly simple, except for the poop shoot area. I see lava drop there, but not in the right spot to light up everything. This one lava drop will light up for Bobby a little bit. Doesn't really do that much. You definitely want to break the lava at the clock in order to light up these mob areas as well. Ferretiino got shot by Panda, so he's going to respawn down at his bed way below and have to swim up this water again. His bed location not doing him any favors currently. Was good for the lockdown that he intended though. Bobby's going to make his way through. I think JPEG is poking out. Bobby does have arrows on him, but no armor. He does also have 3 TNT, surprisingly.
JPEG is going to have to be careful here too. He does not have a bed set in this area, so if he takes too much damage, one shot stray will take him out, and he'll have to go through all of it.
Animals throwing themselves in front of everybody here. A bat goes down this time, getting shot by an arrow. Mr. President! So far we've seen a spider.
Zombies for days falling down. We do have activity on the Yog side past the cannoned out hell area. So Billy has made it in, and he hasn't gone up top to knock the lava down, so he is going to have to go through the dark past a creeper spawner and a skelly spawner.
And where is Panda in this thing? Panda should be trying to lock them down, but Billy is getting free run right now of third. Does Bobby notice? No, Bobby probably doesn't look up here in this instance. So Billy's going to try to get through. Let's see what Billy has in his inventory at this point. He doesn't have water for the drop, but he does have a single ladder, so he can ladder drop down. And I guess he's just planning to never come back up in that regard. It's going to light up his clock a little bit more and make it over to the gold blocks over here to try to bust through. He's got the stone pick, so that'll get through pretty quickly.
Bobby and JPEG still exchanging shots. JPEG is at 2 hearts. Bobby at 3.5.
Oh, I apologize to my chat. I have not been looking at it at all. Oh, Billy's just going to do blocks to drop down along the way. Panda got knocked into the void lane. I don't think that was intentional. So Billy's going to have an easy time going here. Come on, man, ladder drop.
Ferretiino trying to hit Bobby from the other side through a small exposed gap. And Bobby is at 2 hearts.
Ooh.
JPEG's now regened to just under 8.
Yeah, so a little bit of pressure now. TDM wants to try to control this third, but
Billy does not have a good time ahead of him. There is a lot of mobs.
Yeah, almost all the mobs on the map have spawned in this area.
And skeletons at the spawner are still spawning in.
But you know,
no,
one of the things that Yogs have improved a lot.
Finals of the tournament.
Yes, one thing that Yogs have improved a lot is how they handle mobs, for sure, among other things. And I think they feel very comfortable with RFW stuff right now. They're right in their element. Oh, creeper that did not get seen. Oh, it's very close. Oh, and the skeleton.
Oh, that is unfortunate. At least he has lit up down that far.
Yeah, and he's respawning here, so he's gonna come back relatively okay. Nice friendly banter going on between the teams here for sure at this point. Alright, I think this is a good time in the match for us to poke our heads in on the team chats if you want to do that with me, you have to mute your mumble and then pop into one of the chats, and we can listen in to see what their general strategy stuff.
Who do you want to jump in with?
Oh, you choose, dude.
I'll jump in with TDM because I
Alright.
recognize who's talking.
Alright, let's listen in on Yoglorious Basterds.
Yeah.
Wild.
Sorry, go.
Alright, so
James, you were going to say something?
No, I was thinking why
James, what a British name.
when I'm on like 7, 8 heart, 8 hunger.
Looks like they're hiding here. Billy might be getting some gear from Ferretiino. Tridelta is
Okay, they're
leaving.
cannoning something
Oh
again.
no,
I
that's
think it's
FoodsCloud,
something
sorry.
on my side.
I think Tridelta is actually going to TNT cannon CFC. Interesting.
Thank you.
CFC is low, but he has full diamond armor at this point, so he's not going to be grabbing. He's not going to be that hard up on anything. Tridelta only in the has to use iron
Using
ore
iron
block.
ore.
I'm so rich.
As a building material.
Not calling out the cannon though. Interestingly, I guess it doesn't concern him too much.
No idea how they're going to get back up with their stuff, but I'm basically trapped down here unless you want me to die with all the diamond.
CFC recognizing that he is not in a good spot.
But so's Try, but he's cannoning.
Billy, any progress?
JPG
yeah,
is going to be waiting.
Oh,
Alright, I'm going to
shouldn't be long,
rejoin
really.
the streamer chat now.
I keep hearing.
Oh, a little bit high. Oh, a spread cannon. Interesting. Trying to get up there, maybe? Try again. Tridelta. Tridelta again. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Got it. Nice shot. Interesting. Very nice shot. Got the spread cannon going. And now it's going to get bum shooted. Well, cannon, not really much else happening here, so let's rotate our view and take a look over... Ah, nice shiny pants there, Mr. Skeleton. Ferretiino is back all the way up here, hiding behind a crafting table, getting shot at by Panda, but Panda should not be focusing on the counter sniper. Where is Billy J? I guess Billy J died again. No, Billy J is right here. This is the person that Panda should be focusing on. And not doing so is gonna allow, it looks like they're about to get third. Yeah. So TDM not getting that third lockdown, but instead Billy is going to be able to grab this and is going to push the button, and they're going to be the first team to touch a wall here. Pump that button. Hit that button. It's going to take a while for the water to put the thing in. There it goes. Ta-da!
And I'm back.
Alright, so how was the TDM chat?
Very quiet. Looks like they're concentrating a lot. There is some communication, but they're not really, I don't think they've spotted Billy at all over at third.
Yeah, I was saying Panda was busy shooting Ferretiino when he should have been shooting at Billy, who was wide open. JPG is going to run back. He's got 24 red wool on him. So they are pretty much done with red, and they can establish their lockdown here now with Billy and Ferretiino. Where is Bobby, I wondered out loud.
Bobby was blown up by a creeper.
Yeah. So TDM not having a very easy time about this right now, and that gives a big opening to Yog for sure. I think TDM is severely missing Stevie. Stevie was the main wool runner for their team, and he essentially decided that he was done with the tournament before the tournament was over, which is kind of too
Really?
bad. Yeah, it's, you know,
That's unfortunate.
right? I don't know. Maybe there's a combination of school and things, just realizing that, hey, I need to focus on other stuff, real life coming into account.
Yeah. but
JPEG
it's
running back
still
over right now.
unfortunate.
He's gonna have to expose himself on this part. He's gonna drop some wool here. Come on, anybody sees him? Nope, looks like he's gonna be having a free, easy time here. And
Bobby is down at the low end,
yeah.
climbing his way back up.
Oh, this water
back
is
there.
not helping JPG at all. If he shifts here, he's gonna get pushed by the water. And standing around not knowing what to do. CFC has pretty much announced that he is locked down here by Tridelta. Did Tridelta go down anytime recently? No, so Tridelta might have just left the area.
No, Tridelta's still down there.
Oh, okay, still down there. He got
And
a
they are
nice
just
little
exchanging
vertical cannon.
fire.
Yeah, but CFC is in diamond. You're basically throwing rocks at him at this point. That creeper didn't even touch them at all. Yeah. But CFC can't get back up the way he wants to go back up. Tridelta is going to keep those resources away from the rest of the team for as long as possible. JPEG is he setting up pass around? He might be setting up a pass around here, and I'm going to go on the other side and take a look.
Alright, I'll keep watching the Tridelta CFC Aero Fest
Yeah, here he is.
2013.
Yeah, it looks like he might be throwing some wool blocks on the other side here to pass around so that he can grab them later easily without having to go through the poop chute again. So eyeing it out a little bit, making the necessary adjustments. There's no harm in
CFC is
throwing.
going to continue to try to climb this stream. It gets back up to top of the tree.
Taking a look, trying to figure out exactly where he is in regards to the other part, but not doing a pass around. Okay.
Looks like Tridelta's just letting him go now.
Well, there's not
Still
much that he can
be
do.
hit, but it's through a bunch of slits of bedrock, so it is a...
Oh!
He gets knocked out by a skeleton on the other side instead.
I think Tridelta wants to get out of there himself with a lot of the gear.
Yeah, that would make sense as well.
Oh, he's going to take some shots now and pop him back down. So CFC is going, well, I guess I'm stuck here with all the diamond. And this diamond gear is actually really important because normally he delivers the diamond gear to Ferretiino, and Ferretiino can keep his lockdown in place. JPEG has popped out of his hole and is going to try to take some shots at Bobby.
Do we know if there's another tournament planned for the Yogscast?
No, I do not know. But I do know that Minecraft Fighters is starting a Hoodoo tournament soon.
Shameless self-promotion. What?
Who? Me? Never.
It can of course be checked out at the RMC or Minecraft Fighters.
Yeah, r/Minecraft Fighters. So JPEG.
Tournaments run by MrScaryMuffin and
The
Best
Worst Ginger.
9, also known as the Worst Ginger.
Seriously.
Ferretiino is
Oh, Bobby got a shot on JPEG here. But
hanging
JPEG's
out
got a
here,
really good hiding
blocking
spot.
off some water. No, he's moving the water.
Wonder where
He isn't trying to block it off. Okay.
Billy disappeared off to. Sorry, that's not what I wanted. Where did Billy disappear off to? I'm trying to get to him. Billy just died recently, so... Oh. Billy is running first by himself right now, so they've got one wool all but secured. That's the red wool, and Billy now going for the second wool uncontested. And having to take the long way back
18 pieces of
down.
red left on him.
Yeah,
He
but
is
he's
going
placed a
to
lot around, and he has
Poke a bunch smartly around here too.
he has the opportunity to do a pass around. I don't know why he hasn't thrown a couple around the other side. Interestingly enough.
He is placing it in the column on the other end for the second wool pass.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Ferretiino can retrieve those, so that's fine
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
If he gets completely unlucky, they'll all pop out when he breaks. But I don't.
Oh,
think that's
I see
gonna
some
happen.
activity upstairs, which means somebody is running red on the main lane, and that is Panda, who's got the lava going down now to light up all that mob area. And I think JPEG just suicided. Yep, he says that wool is pretty much done. You do need to try to get the wool into the main lane in order to put it on the victory monument. So that is in the main lane. They figure that's good enough. Ferretiino can retrieve them anytime he dies on the way back up. Panda having a good time here, for sure. pretty much doing what we saw Billy do, and also similarly, like Billy, having absolutely nobody here to try to take care of her, and she's shifting, so no one's gonna notice her unless they're like right over here.
So Billy is doing the tunnel through bridge of safety over the void on the way to the first wolf.
Oh, the safety bridge? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's generally where people would want to... Oh, sorry, I'm going the wrong way. So yeah, Billy is going to go... So right now, Yoglorious Basterds are well ahead of TDM. They've got the wool that is the easiest to lock down, and which basically means TDM has to somehow establish themselves with a lockdown on second in order to prevent them from winning this match. Otherwise, Yogs are going to grab all 3 wools well before the other team does.
Skeletons are spawning here
But
now.
they're falling in
but,
the void, yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys don't know how spawners work. Spawners can spawn anywhere like up to 3 blocks above the spawner, but that's about it. So Billy, as long as he keeps his tunnel lit, which is what he's doing,
He
will be
is
perfectly
doing that.
fine.
It's just,
Yeah.
I feel bad for those skeletons. As soon as they're born, they fall to their deaths.
It's okay. They were actually summoned
Tragic
through
life.
a planar area. Tridelta's still having this huge war of attrition with CFC here. Tri still has about 3.5 stacks of arrows. CFC has about 2 stacks of arrows, so they're not going to be moving anytime soon. So all that resource is gained, but no one can use it except those 2 who are stuck shooting at each other. Where is Ferretiino,
Yeah.
I wondered? Ferretiino has made it up to the UFO. I wonder if he's acquired the Power 3 bow. He does not have emeralds, so he cannot. He is building a cannon to try to take out the opponent's...
Oh.
Yeah, he's going to try to take out the opponent's villager so that they cannot get a Power 3 bow. I guess at this point they're planning to have the resources and do not want to have a Power 3 bow to hurt them at all. So it looks like it's going to be a whiskey cannon based on what I see here. Actually a little bit wider than a whiskey cannon. Yeah, that TNT is lost. I'm not bothering with it. Exposes the
And
villager. Well, he can
One
just
more should do it.
he can just
with the
pull out
same
his
timing.
bow and shoot it. Really.
Oh, there's that too.
Bobby has
Red
acquired.
Wolf.
Yeah. And the villager's dead.
down. So there goes Power 3 bow for that side.
Man down. But you know what?
I'm gonna take a trip over to the red to take a look at what's going on there as I jump through.
I
lava,
haven't seen
'cause
TDM get the Power 3 bow in any of the games that they scrimmed. So,
So
Bobby is,
Bobby's making a mad dash,
Book it
virtually
hard.
unchallenged.
yeah, there's nobody here to stop him. So much clay. Nobody even
And
sees
Panda's coming back into the fight soon, as soon as she can get out of this. Oh, I guess she's got much further to go.
him. Billy almost done with his air bridge.
Although, I guess there's a bunch of arrows she has. It might be better for her to just kill herself if she spawns in a more
Oh,
convenient
Tridelta
area.
sees Billy trying to go for yellow by himself, actually. Rotated over from his little mining shaft area, so Billy's gonna have to safety pillar to get into the hole here. But I think he's got plenty of blocks for that, so he's pretty safe. But Tridelta
Food
might
entering
call
the
out here.
void. Don't know exactly where that was,
Oh.
unfortunately.
I think he might do that on purpose right now because he needs to rotate and deal with Billy in the yellow area. So he
Oh,
might have
okay.
suicided on purpose in this regard. Yep, safety pillar going up. Tridelta is still looking at him. CFC trying to buy his partner some time by taking some shot. Tridelta saying, no, you stay here. Alright.
Split focus.
So Billy has hit the button, and as I mentioned before, it is possible for the person who pushes this button to run and grab it themselves.
It's nice to see that they can have some friendly banter while they're playing.
Well, that's
the
a nice thing
finals.
about Minecraft, because you have a lot of time while you're healing up from damage to type a message of maliciousness at your opponent. So Billy has punched the button a bajillion times now, and
lots of creepers raining into this area.
yeah, it's from that spawner. Oh, I can't get up this ladder. Ladders, how do you work? So yeah, a lot of wool right here.
It looks like Ferretiino is nearby.
No, he's in the main lane though, right? He's
Oh, is
probably
he?
setting a
Is
pass
it-
around. Yeah, he's in the main lane.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't tell from my angle.
It's hard to tell. Yeah, he's in the main lane. He's probably going to set up a pass around or something. But yeah, surprisingly, Yog's not going for that the power shovel at all.
Okay, so I've been
Billy's got
notified
a lot
that
of friends down here.
Ferretiino was trying to cannon the bread house of TDM from the UFO, but has instead opted to move down and build
Oh,
one
wow.
lower.
Tridelta has broken the war of attrition. He shot CFC out of the water and into the void, so all the diamonds that CFC had is gone.
Oh wow.
Unless he dropped it into the chest, actually. He might have thrown some away. There is a chest plate and 4 diamonds here. So he did put away some of the stuff before he attempted going up. But yeah,
Still a clutch kill.
Yeah, that's a lot of diamonds gone. So that's going to be denied to them. Billy is running
on
back the
his way
hard
back.
way. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I mean, he has 5 minutes to retrieve the wool. See where Bobby is.
Looks like he's still
Bobby's in the
digging
main
there,
lane now. I wonder if they've got the wool out. I wonder if any of them has the wool at this point.
Well, Bobby's not carrying wool, it looks.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he placed any along the way out. I'm on fire. How do I get out of here? Billy's got the yellow. No problemo.
Yeah, Bobby has definitely placed red wool along the way.
Okay. Yeah, I see some on the back pass around.
So Billy did manage to get out and pick up. Oh, he just jumped out of the world, it looks.
He probably
And,
did he put some in the pass around area?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what happened. Because he got to it very quickly.
Oh, here you go. Yellow being placed down. Food here trying to shoot JPEG. Or sorry, that's Panda. Trying to shoot JPEG, try to stop him. JPEG just standing there going, yeah, come on, shoot me. I dare ya. Ferretiino also setting up a cannon to blow up the bread house from above. Is going to not hit. Having a little bit harder time around it because Panda is stopping him from placing the vital stuff. JPEG does get taken care of.
Could hit his cannon again. He could destroy a lot of that yellow wool.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think they're aware that it's all being placed there.
Oh, they can
Like, they
totally
haven't
see it.
spotted.
It's a freaking wall.
I don't think they've looked, though. Maybe
Well-
they'll see it shortly if they go to pay attention. Although Ferretiino was shot by Panda, so they are aware of the cannon attempt.
Yes. But Panda not bothering with the TNT. I think they looked at the number of wool and assumed that there's plenty here and that there's no point trying to stop it.
Trying to shoot the buttons, it looks, but they are stone and not wood, so going to be unable to trigger the cannon.
Good thought though, good thought. JPEG can't quite make it to wherever the heck he wants to go. Trying to cross on top
Panda
of the
doing a
marshland.
little twirling taunt, it looks. Well, Ferretiino's trying to go back up to the cannon.
Let me do a pirouette for you. She's effectively holding down 3 people right now, but the yellow wool has been obtained on the main lane now for Yogs, so they are up 2 wool, and they just need to somehow get set up for a victory run at one point or another. Is there anybody trying to run first for TDM?
Ferretiino going up to the TNT cannon again now. It looks like Panda might have run out. Oh, maybe just going for a better angle to shoot people out. 1 shot away from killing Ferretiino at the top of the cannon. She is shooting the carrier of yellow
Bobby
wool
is
right
getting
now.
ready for a run on second wool right now. He's got his iron gear on, and nobody is paying attention to him. So he's gonna...
Ferretiino blowing himself up. by being too close to his cannon
Whoops.
based on Panda's damage.
And
previously.
his cannon manages to take out a glowstone underneath the UFO. Well done, sir. I wonder if they have a lot of pearls. It would not surprise me if Yogs have a lot of pearls handies in a chest somewhere for their victory run. They have yellow now spread out wide around the area.
Creeper, the 5 minutes is when an item spawns, it has 5 minutes before it despawns.
Yes.
If it's just floating like as a block or a pick-upable item,
Yes.
etc. CFC going down from Tridelta.
Yeah, where Tridelta's still in the resource area, still has not left the area with his ill-gotten goods. He's just waiting for CFC to come down and just denying resources to them, and that's helping the guys upstairs because they have no iron, so they're basically naked right now. In fact, all that leather that they had in the bread house was destroyed, and Tridelta is preventing all the iron to go to them. So Yoglorious Basterds are essentially fighting naked, and TDM being
playing the war of attrition.
Well, TDM
Enderman coming in to take out Billy.
Yeah, TDM is a stronger PvP team, and I think both teams do know that. Ferretiino has been pushed out of his element. He has left his lockdown area. And I wonder if he punched his bed even, so that he can respawn at the front. Yeah, it looks like he took out his bed. And this might be advantageous to Bobby, who is now slowly coming down for the blue wall area. He's passed pretty much all the PvP area, now getting shot from across. Where are they shooting him from? Yeah, getting shot from across, and he's going to be able to block his way around. He's in iron, so he's not even dinged that much, but poking out unadvisedly. He's going to return fire, it seems. Does he have a bead on them? I think the shooter was CFC over here, and Billy is going to be here as well. They've got plenty of arrows.
Oh, okay. So we've got a slight issue for the Yogs team. It looks like the hold at the resource area is starting to come into play. They are low on arrows and are trying to figure out where they can get more.
Oh, there's plenty of arrows on this map, though. There's this chest right here at Second Wool, still got tons of arrows, so they have ready access to more.
Hey,
oh, Bobby got shot into the void lane. Bobby, why?
Oh no.
Bobby, why? Why are you so bad?
Do you see this squid?
Squid's got a squid.
Swimming into the void lane?
Squid's got a squid. What can I say?
Man, it's like a squid torpedo on loop. I like it. Oh no, he stopped. Go. Go, squid.
So there's nothing in Bobby's pass-around chest now.
He's gonna dry drown. You poor squid.
It's gonna suffocate. And oh,
Squidly.
I see a solo run going on right now by PandaKeyPop.
On the yellow?
On the yellow. Yep. And she actually might go for the diamonds here as well, which was not touched by the other team. Does Panda have the steel pick?
She's going to make another.
She doesn't have an iron. She doesn't have an iron pick.
Safety tunnel here.
Oh, okay. Just blocking the lava, I guess. Alright, so Panda's gonna go after the yellow. Yeah, this lockdown, this resource lockdown is actually coming into play now because of all the kills. Is FoodsCloud doing stuff right now? It looks like he set up a tree cannon, which is just
Bobby
a cannon
is
inside the tree.
In a world of hurt right now. Trying to naked run back
down the pass-around chest.
All the mobs.
Yeah, No, Bobby! Oh, the gear is still there, though. That's really big.
And some more skeletons coming down in here to protect the gear. The precious gear.
Yeah, CFC trying to return the favor to Tridelta right now, trying to prevent Tridelta from getting up this chute to return with all the resources that he has procured. Got shot off his pillar. His nerd pole.
So Foods is just shelling this entire area above the second.
This is, you know what they're doing. One of the big important things here is to remove a lot of the blocks for the other team as well.
So that they cannot tunnel through?
No,
safely?
So that they don't have blocks to bridge up with.
Oh, okay.
Or to pillar up with at the end.
And welcome, Zenith. For all who are new to stream, you can follow the link there to watch the dual stream of this finals match between TDM and Yoglorious Basterds of the Yogscast Race for World Tournament. We're currently sitting at 2 wool acquired for Yog versus 1 for TDM.
Yeah, no progress on blue ISO at all for Yogs at all. I think the blue is relatively easy to grab.
Panda has picked up the End of Day Z sword.
Ferretiino has returned to his lockdown area, has not placed a bed down. Does he even have a bed on him? The answer is nope. So I think he's getting
Panda
ready
is
to...
going to be pushing the button for Yellow Wool
Yeah.
shortly.
I saw Bobby getting knocked off again. I hope he didn't lose a lot of stuff. Let's take a look at his death inventory. I guess that's not working.
Try is engaging Ferretiino.
Okay.
And he's also being shot at from way up top.
But you know, Tridelta right now is not a super important member of the group. He's only got 18 iron on him, and for some reason none of the diamonds. I'm guessing he's placed them down in this chest here? He's put them in one of these chests, I'm sure.
I think it's the one over here. Right by his bed. No. No, it is not.
He also have the capability of passing it around, so this, I think he was passing them around over and above maybe even? You know what, right here might be what he was doing, Muffins.
Oh, okay.
So he was passing it up to Bobby, and Bobby now carrying the yellow wool that Panda has distributed over, so they're using a 2-man team to get the yellow wool. So 2 apiece right now, and we have about a little under an hour left in the match. I don't think this match is going to go to time in that instance. Billy now starting on ISO, yeah.
Yeah.
Will they notice him? Panda not looking. Panda wants to try to make it back with her stuff. At this point, oh, she's got a diamond sword, yeah.
Try just entered the void lane.
Oh.
That's...
Oh.
Rutro.
Yeah.
Rutro.
He made it up.
And Bobby just hit void.
Yeah, he got up to this part here, it looked like, which meant he should have an easy time traveling, but...
Did Bobby manage to get the yellow wool somewhere safe?
Did Bobby go into the void lane? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But Panda came back up, so I'm assuming that they're fine.
Where's the pass around chest for yellow?
Good question.
I don't even remember.
He might have placed it in here, maybe? No?
Caster fail.
Yeah. Alright. Bobby in the void lane. Alright. Oh, well, they touched it, and Panda... We'll know whether if Panda leaves the area or not. If Panda's leaving the area, which means they got the yellow wool secured. It looks like she's just getting more blocks right now, and she's leaving the area. So I'm imagining the yellow wool is secured, because otherwise she would not leave.
Yeah, that's fair.
Unless she hit the button again to get some more on her own afterwards.
Bobby is not going...
There's some more here, yeah.
Oh no, here it is, here it is. Yeah, they have yellow wool passed around. Bobby's there in the solitude lane again.
They use the obsidian to create their pass-around chest so that the chest is safe from TNT cannon. That 32 obsidian from the bread house is very important how you use it. I said that in a really weird way, but you know what I mean. Bobby's gonna re-enter the ISO now with some iron, and I think that iron that Tridelta brought over was left over in that chest. So Tridelta purposely taking the death there. Nothing in his chest to pass around here for him.
So it's going to be a showdown at the wool number 2.
And then it's going to be the victory run, which is actually fairly tricky to handle as well, due to how high up in the sky it is. Funnily enough, Blazing Sun was also the map that they also got to play against each other was also a map where there are stuff. Oh, Bobby, watch out for the skeletons! Get those torches down, man. Torches? No torches. No torches. So that's gonna be rough.
So Try is making his way over to.
Yep. Similarly, on the other side, Billy is also making his way. He's a little bit further ahead of Bobby right now. And he's punching upwards to get past the nether brick, and he's going to get up there. It's going to be a spider, and a creeper is about to go. Oh, nope. Oh, that leg not helping Billy at all, and Billy gets bumped off by that spider. Bobby, on the other hand, is through. He has made it over to the snow part of the ISO, and I think that was the hardest part, but he has the second hardest part coming up, which is bridging through that lower area with Ferretiino watching him, and that is Bobby's nightmare. But
I'm
he'll
going to jump into the call.
Alright, I will jump
have
into
a comparison
the TDM.
of the other teams.
Not gonna have enough blocks.
Listening to TDM right now. And they are very quiet, as we mentioned before, so I'll continue talking. They really don't waste any words, but Bobby has, I wonder if he has PSTD coming here, because every single time he's gone down to this bridging area, he's been shot off by me during our scrims. And if Ferretiino is in the area that I usually do it from, it's going to be difficult.
Food. You have a pig.
Ugh, I can't see. Hello, fallen creeper. Is Food setting up another cannon? He sees where a lot of the team members are. So there is a pass around chest right here that has nothing. It has some blocks and stuff. But it looks like they're really using these chests right here, and I guess getting knocked in the void a lot is going to make them lose a lot of their arrows. Oh, that poor spinning zombie getting killed. But yes, Bobby does see the arrows coming up from Ferretiino, so he's well aware that there is somebody keeping an eye on him.
Just to make me have it.
So his chat's breaking up too, so it seems. It also might mean that TDM is probably using their Skype chat more than their Mumble chat. It may or may not be that case. We don't really know.
I have full diamond if anyone needs it.
Ooh, full diamond. Bobby might need that full diamond later.
Tridelta, do you need to go ender pearl hunting? Or farming, rather?
That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Do you want
Panda,
good stuff?
you farm ender pearls. Try moving second.
Okay then.
Ooh, cannons. Fire the cannon! Alright, I'm gonna move back to the streamer chat. They love their cannons. I like cannons too. Cannons are fun. Nothing more satisfying than a good cannon. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Brings Billy down to 1 heart. Ugh. The pain, the pain. Billy wants to run. Cannon. Fires the cannon. Try to get that chest. Does get the chest. So pass around chest is no more. It is, how do you say, kaput. And CFC is going to try to make some more blocks. I think they're pretty satisfied with themselves over here. And it looks like they're going to rotate over to try to handle the Ferretiino issue. Ferretiino taking some pot shots. Bobby slowly coming on down at this point.
So how's their call at this point?
Still quiet, but they are talking stuff. It looks like they are ender pearl farming, getting ready for a victory run. Panda has been called out by Bobby to rotate down, but Panda is actually still up here, still not doing anything. Panda is in full diamond and was hanging dangerously close to the edge there. Looks like Tridelta might be rotating over to do.
In the YB call, they spotted the cannon going for their ISO chest and were able to move stuff before it got blown.
Ah, nice, nice.
They're pretty calm, still fairly quiet as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming now that Tridelta is back down, he probably farmed a couple of pearls at this point. So they have a couple of attempts to make the pearl to the moon. Bobby is almost down. Let's see where Billy is at for his run. He is trying to get...
He did die not too long ago.
He's getting some materials for his ISO run. He definitely needs at least half a stack of blocks if he wants to try to bridge across to get across.
Some cute little snowmen.
Ferretiino is set here, and he didn't get his bed down, so if he dies, they lose this lockdown. Yeah, still no bed here, because he broke his bed earlier and then lost it somewhere. So if he gets shot by Tri here, which he is taking the Thorns damage, so he has to be very careful. Let's see what his food situation is like as well. Oh, leg. Save me. So he's got a cake. He's got a cake and some rotten flesh. The cake is his 19 steak is his food level.
Oh, gotcha.
If you mouse over,
now.
it, you can see it. Yeah.
That makes more sense. So a cake and some rotten flesh.
Yeah. So that's not that much. He's gonna shoot up
hey,
to Bobby.
Rapstam, welcome back.
So he's got his focus fire down. Where is Tri? Did Tridelta go down? No, he's still here. Did Tridelta move up? Yes, Tridelta moved up. So he's getting ready to go push the button. Is Bobby down there? Bobby's not even down there yet. Try, come back up. Yeah, fool. No, don't push the button. You're just sending them into the void. Tridelta.
I think he's trying to pull off Ferretiino's attention, maybe.
No, but he's actually hitting the button. Whoop and whoop and whoop. I don't. Tridelta. This is not normally where Tridelta is. Don't stop hitting the button. There is a limited number of wool in there. And Bobby is getting pinged here. Did manage to put a backstop behind him. No, actually didn't put a backstop behind him, but has a wall set up, so he's a-okay for now. Ferretiino looking over to the other side. Bobby's getting his backstop, so he can't get shot into the void, and he's in iron armor, so he's pretty safe. Tridelta has rotated back over. It's going to pop Ferretiino a couple times. This is where all the action is at here. This is the important lockdown. Oh, Bobby got shot. Bobby.
Oh, Ferretiino goes down.
There is the lockdown. Bobby now has free reign and gonna do the backstop just in case anyways.
There's no one from YB that is even remotely close to down there either right now.
Yes.
I think, yeah, they're all being kept back near the bread house.
Final time
food.
YB was running ISO, but I think they're out of resources. Billy J has died a couple times in ISO for a second, and he couldn't recover enough materials to make another run, and they're having their hands full at this point. Bobby is almost there.
Aggroing the creeper that's just hanging out, you know, keeping an eye on things.
Yep, Tridelta is keeping his head up, and Ferretiino's coming back down. Once Bobby has established himself, though, it's gonna be tough. Oh, Bobby
a little bit of a
block.
misclick.
Yeah.
Yep. But he will have
Here's
time.
Ferretiino back. Tridelta
goes.
is going to ping him once already. Ferretiino's going to retake his stuff. Bobby is in a precarious position at this moment. It's going to book him back into his safety area. He does have a backstop. As long as he doesn't get caught jumping, he should be okay. And he does put a topper on his area. Tridelta is going to try to rotate over to push the button. No, actually, they're going to try to take care of Ferretiino. Yep, they took care of him first. And now Tridelta is going to go push the button. Maybe? Or he's just going to hang around and be cool.
No? Tridelta?
Tridelta's going to already hit the button.
Okay. I'm guessing Bobby would have told him, please hit it.
And then he'll be like, I already hit the button. It's like, no, there's like void. And he's like, oh, I see.
Yeah, so that whole, like, all of them, they're gone.
Couple of zombies want to be friendly. There's actually torches. There's actually torches right in this chest, and Tridelta just not lighting up his area.
Oh no, he just lit one there.
Okay. Alright, there you go. Some buttons being pushed. 3,
and
4.
Here it comes.
5, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so it's all down to the victory run now. Does Yoglorious Basterds have a setup to prevent the victory run? I know TDM wanted to try an Icarus, but I don't think they're going to do it this time. The Icarus is way too difficult on this map. The man cannon. Ferretiino coming back down. Bobby is going to book it all the way back over, or not. Bobby's trying to set a pass around. See Ferretiino coming over. He's going to pick up some more blue wool. Will they shoot Ferretiino first before setting up a pass around? Because Bobby can pass around over to Tridelta in the main lane from this position.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to trade fire. Bobby has the armor advantage in this instance. Does Bobby have food is the other question. He's got no food, so actually all the damage he's taking right now is permanent. Bobby's trying to set up his path.
He does have a spider eye. No, those poison you, don't they?
Yeah, they're not helpful at all.
Fool me once.
Tridelta getting some shots in, and Bobby not using the time yet. They're gonna trade shots.
Yeah,
Ferretiino's low.
And
if Bobby just takes the time to poke a couple.
But he's being risky.
Yeah,
he's taking some time to throw snowballs. Maybe as a taunt.
snowballs do affect players in this version,
Oh, okay.
so you can knock players back
Bobby
with.
has the ability now to break, and he is going for a pass around.
Yes. So it's
And
gonna.
there it is.
Yep. There she blows. Ferretiino taking a couple of shots. The thorns actually gonna hurt him a lot. There's thorns on each one of those gold pieces that Tridelta is wearing.
Oh, okay.
So
Smart of him to use it in that situation too.
yeah. Well, it just sucks for Ferretiino that they have absolutely no armor, and the majority of their resources were knocked out when CFC went away. There goes Billy
Yeah,
J
I regret
in
not
the ISO.
watching Foods as much as I should have, because he has had some key cannon moments. I think I managed to capture a lot of them, but looking at the landscape on the YB side, there has been a lot of explosions.
Yeah, I think TDM went a little crazy with their cannoning, but they don't cannon without a reason. They just set them up like crazy. In that regard, they play a little bit like friggin' Whiskey Brigade. Panda's up here in diamond armor, probably gonna try to get some ender pearls, but her flame
She's been
sword,
farming ender pearls for quite
her
a while.
flame sword is not helping her because they teleport out of the way. She still is without any pearls. She has to switch over to a normal sword if she wants to farm pearls properly. And for some reason over here, we got 3 members of Yogs. They were trying to take out FoodsCloud, who is just respawning here. Yeah, getting a little distracted here.
JPEG is up top in their UFO as well.
Panda is up here. Oh, Panda, be careful! Don't lose those diamonds. It's gonna set up a
She got a
backstop.
defensive wall there
Yeah.
for backstop, yeah.
Yeah, right now, if I was Yogs, I would be setting up a victory run denial. That's gonna be the #1 thing, not shooting guys at the UFO who are in diamond.
Oh, Panda has killed 10 Endermen and still gotten no pearl. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Just bad drop luck right there.
Oops, Bobby is at 1 heart coming out of this area, but he is safe now. Pretty much safe. He's gonna place a couple wolves down into the main lane. A lot of wool into the main lane.
He did have 24 or so
Okay.
coming out of there, so yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they have plenty of wool on them to try the pearl attempt several times. Otherwise, hopefully they still have the shovel. If they do, they can just make a safety pillar all the way up, and it
I
would
feel
be
like Bobby's first course of action will be to eat something.
if
Because
I
he's
were
got
him,
half
I
a
would
heart
dump
here.
my stuff and just kill myself, really.
Ah, that's true. Depending on where his bed is.
He didn't put anything in there again. I would put a couple in there because that's a pass around chest, but he's almost out anyways. He's gonna go to their main pass around chest and leave the stuff where it's most safe. And he is pretty much safe. Yep, that's it. Take off your armor, throw everything in there, suicide into the main lane.
And they do have obsidian around theirs.
Yes.
Something which I think YB overlooked.
Yeah, I
some
mean, they
of the
brought-
members thought that they did have it set up, but
They brought
realized
the
after the cannon they did not have obsidian down.
yeah, Ferretiino got some obsidian to set up for his lockdown, and then the remaining obsidian got blown up by that early cannon from FoodsCloud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, along with all the leather armor. So, okay, one of each wool now is in this chest. There's a limited supply of the red one.
They do have semi-easy access to it.
Tridelta trying to go after the Enderman. Pro tips: if you're fighting an Enderman, aim at the feet. If you don't look at their head, they won't be able to. Oh, Pearl!
Ender Pearl right there.
Yeah, if you aim at their feet, they're not going to teleport as frequently, and you might be
So
able
Bobby
to just...
does kill himself.
Did he put his armor away? I hope he did.
I think he did.
He didn't put his armor away. He threw his armor with him. That's one of the things that you forget when you're about to suicide is like armor, because you throw away your inventory, right?
Yeah.
But then you forget your armor slots.
So Tri has all wool on him right now. So it looks like he's going to...
Do the pearl attempt?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going to try for the victory run. There is an Enderman mad at him, so Tridelta probably has to be careful for a little bit here. Oh, big lag spike again. That's gonna be
No,
spooky.
the little icon for the red just disappeared from his name too. So, oh no, it's back. It's
Yeah,
back.
I see it.
Interesting.
Tridelta is
Looks like
pretty
he
low.
put the red back in.
Yeah, they only have one red for some reason. I'm guessing Bobby.
There is a bunch in the vertical. I don't know where else he placed.
Yeah, I'm
Like, you
guessing
can
Bobby
see it on the
passed one
backside
around
here.
and got knocked off.
There are two. There are two right here,
Mhm.
just at the start of the drop on the ISO lane
Yeah.
towards third. So they don't have to go too far for it.
Yeah, if I were
before they
them,
can
I would
quick pass it.
probably send one guy to run it, have one guy collect blocks, and have one guy maintain the lock.
So while they're setting up for this, we still see no one from YB going down for second. So it looks
Yeah.
like they're going to focus on taking out the wool runners.
But you can only deny Wool Run for the victory run for so long. You have 3 people here. Ferretiino is over here. Yeah, nobody is running the ISO right now. Have they given up?
I wouldn't say giving up, just they may be focusing on trying to take these guys out before they move out of this area.
Well, they're fighting Endermans with their fists right now. I think they're pretty much done with resources. They need these trees, which is probably one of the reasons why FoodsCloud was blowing this up. They needed these trees to get more stuff. There is almost no wood left over on Yog's side, so resource denial actually being such a huge factor.
Yeah, Tridelta really did help out with his time spent.
Yeah, that's
holding
something that
CFC down.
I would not think would have come into play here, but it did, which is quite
That
surprising.
surprised me just as much.
Yeah. We got Bobby in a full diamond. They're gonna let the captain do the pearl toss, it seems. And the rest of the team is following behind him. Are they gonna do a 4-man salute? Oh, please. I understand that
Well,
you
they
do
are
need 2
heading up
people
the
to get
water.
blue, but you could have a person run and wait at the ISO, or because the blue main lane is pretty easy.
Well, their ISO hasn't even been started on, it looks.
No, it has been
where it
started on.
counts.
Billy has made about half, just before the snow area several times before getting shot off.
No, I mean where it counts, like where the bridging
Oh.
part is.
Tridelta fell down. Panda getting shot in the bum.
Because that's the most difficult part, and like having no one at them.
Alright, Bobby
Make
is
it
at
obviously
almost at the top now.
Very easy.
And FoodsCloud is right behind him. FoodsCloud has a modest assortment of
Panda does get taken out by
gear.
Billy.
Yeah, Panda was naked though.
Yeah.
Bobby having a hard time finding out where the exit is. There it is. Found surf. We've hit land. What year is it? And gonna get some
So,
height
as
here.
we approach the 1 hour, 10-minute mark,
Yep.
it
Well,
looks
you know,
like we could
Yoglorious
have
definitely got a full
end of the
game
game
here. Definitely got a full game here. They got 2 wool. Haven't been able to place them though. Did not set up
And
a
it
victory
did-
denial though. That's the thing that I would have liked to see them do, because they had a lot of time here where they weren't being watched, and they could
Okay,
have
so
pillared
I've
up.
been informed Panda's collecting blocks to build a bridge
Mm.
to the monument, just in case this pearl toss fails.
Yeah, and there's a very high chance that this pearl toss fails, because you have to pretty much get a perfect perfect pearl toss. Bobby getting as high as he can, and is gonna get as close as he can before he throws this. Yeah, he's keeping himself well outside of arrow range at this point too. How high do you need to be, Bobby? Dun dun dun. Throw the pearl. It's pretty
I'm gonna go
far.
over here for a
it's
nice
pretty
action
far.
cam. Oh, nicely
Very
done.
well
right
done.
on the sign, like 1 block in front of it. Place, and
that
place.
is game.
Good game.
Wow.
Well played by both teams.
Oh wow.
For the first half hour, I thought Yogs was
I totally
definitely in
thought
the lead.
Yogs had it in the bag, because they were well
Yeah.
ahead in the wool race. They had a good lockdown down. And,
It's just we didn't realize the resource situation for Yogs was
Yeah.
so precarious.
A little bit-
Delta really proving to be an asset with that lockdown.
Yeah.
down in the Shrek area.
A little bit of knockdown, a little bit of shooting off the edge, and it flipped the game around completely. And that was pretty
Yeah,
ridiculous.
it was a very, very good game.
All right, so we're gonna get a couple people in here for a post-game interview. So collect your questions, and those of you guys in the chat, if you have questions, post them as well, and we will, if they're appropriate, we will share them with the
I'm looking at
team
you,
captains.
Amsterdam. Appropriate.
All right, Meteor, go ahead and unmute them. We have CFC joining us for Yoglorious Basterds, and we have BobbyFrankyJimmy joining us for TDM. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
So let's talk about the most recent thing that happened here at the very end. Yogs, you guys were basically resource deprived. What were your general thoughts and plans at that moment, knowing that the other team probably had 3 wool and were about to do their victory run?
We were mostly just trying to find any bows of any sort, and just try and shoot them as such. And the only bows we could find were right at the bottom resource area. And then many skeletons spawned, and so we couldn't get back up to do anything.
Just trying to find bows, maybe get some cobwebs to make stuff like that too. You guys were also missing out on wood too, because they blasted the heck out of your stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I think we just like failed at cannoning in general. Apart from cannoning the diamond, we didn't have much plan of cannons. So yeah.
I'll be honest though, that caught me by surprise. Like suddenly we all realized that you guys had no more resources, and I'm pretty sure like nobody thought that was gonna be the instance. They just kind of ended up being the case.
You guys were pretty much 2 wool up, and then we noticed that it was just like these guys aren't wearing any armor anymore.
All right. So
Bobby,
Bobby, you guys.
That
Pearl.
Did you practice that pearl toss? Because that is probably one of the most perfect pearl tosses I've ever seen. You landed right in front of the sign, dead center. That was ridiculous.
The only practice I did was in a scrim earlier today. I tried it for the first time.
Yeah.
I didn't practice at all.
But you knew the height you needed?
Yeah. Well, I kind of had a vague idea, and I went extra high just to make sure I didn't fall short.
And Panda was collecting blocks. She had total confidence in you, didn't she?
Yep.
Did you guys only have 1 red wool? It seemed like you only had 1.
We did only have 1, but there was some placed fairly close to the start here.
Yeah, I do see that as well. So in the beginning, you guys were actually well behind the Yogs. What was the general mindset of the team at that point, and did you guys feel that you were going to be able to pull through?
Right at the start.
You knew right at the start that you guys were going to be behind, but you're going to be fine?
No. Well, yeah, I saw there were a few times where they seemed a bit ahead, and it did get me on edge, but I thought just like push through it, don't get too freaked out about it, and just maintain calmness.
Well, it was the little things, right? Tridelta getting that shot on CFC to knock them out of the world, costing them pretty much all their iron and diaminds.
Food's getting some clutch cannon shots off.
Yeah.
To do some real
He
damage.
loves his cannons.
Yeah, there's a lot of
you can
denial
tell.
of the arrows. Like you guys destroyed pretty much all the remaining obsidian that Ferretiino didn't take, and a lot of the leather and the arrows. And I mean, Food even set up a cannon in the beginning to take out these arrows as well, for just because he's vindictive like that. It seemed like. So I'm guessing you guys had the plan to destroy as many of their resource chests as possible.
It was, I mean, that was mostly Food's idea, honestly.
Food had nothing better to do.
Yeah. Apparently he was bored.
Now, CFC, you guys seem to have left almost all of your Prince of Persia pillars chests alone. You've taken the Power 1 bow, but the shovel and the armor and sword and stuff is all potions as well, just left. Do you guys forget about them, just overlook it, or just not really need them?
It wasn't really in our plan to get them at the beginning, just because we didn't really have time to get up there and back down. But it was near the end when we were searching for bows that I went up to get the bow and some of the canning stuff to do any work, and I honestly completely forgot there were potions up there.
Yeah, you guys had an early rush strategy, and I can see Ferretiino was supposed to lock down on third from the main second lane area, and then JPEG and Billy were going to run it. That cobble wall surprised me coming down. I mean, I know PME used it for their RMCT4 match. Did you guys know about this technique? Did it catch you by surprise?
We knew about it, but we didn't really expect it so early.
I didn't expect it either, I have to be honest.
It was just so out of the blue that we suddenly had to quickly relocate Matthew.
Yeah, and so Ferretiino was supposed to be down here, and he broke his bed eventually, and left over there, and I think he probably regretted it afterwards that he broke his bed, because that second lockdown at the end of the game was so important.
Yeah. We just let him because he didn't think he had to do much down there, so we just didn't bother him staying. And and it was then afterwards that we realised that he can lock down second as well. But by that time, there was what 3 people shooting him, and we were low on arrows.
So question from one of the chats, they were asking.
Can I get a quick word from our sponsors?
Sure.
I'd just like to let everyone know that both teams participating in the finals will get flair on r/Yogscast.
Nice.
And as the winners, TDM will get a guaranteed spot in RMCT number 5.
Oh.
And each of its members will be getting a month of Reddit Gold.
Whatever that means. Sure.
Oh, right, you don't Reddit.
I don't Reddit. Do you Reddit?
Well then, I read Reddit. I don't partake in the social aspect.
But yeah, speaking of RMCT5, Yogs, I know you guys have improved in great strides throughout this tournament. I think you guys did extremely well on this map here. Will you guys be attempting to participate in RMCT5, or at least a couple of the throwdowns in the future?
Yeah, we definitely want to stay in the community. It's something we've really enjoyed our time here so far, and so we'll definitely try and at least try and get into RMCT5 if we can, and just stay in helping out.
Alright, so TDM, you guys got your prizes. You guys excited then to participate, or what's it going to be like for you guys in RMCT5? Bobby.
He's
Stop running around and answer the goddamn question.
It's the tears of happiness.
Sorry, I was just singing around, dancing and everything.
Dancing.
Yeah, I think for RMCT5 we're planning a bit of a team restructure. We kind of entered this tournament very last minute, without really knowing who our players were going to be.
All right. So you'll see a new TDM then in RMCT5.
Yeah. And it won't be called TDM.
Okay. So, to Muffins, any more questions from you?
No, it's 7:30 in the morning. I should probably go to bed soon.
Yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning for me. I need to go to sleep. All right, then.
But I just want to say, great game, both teams. You guys, it was very fun to watch. And thank you to everyone involved in making this tournament happen.
Indeed. Alright, well, any shoutouts, guys? I'll start with CFC for the Yoglorious Basterds.
Yeah, can I just have a shout out to Final Time, our coach. He's been absolutely amazing through all of this. Like, helping us on every single map, putting loads of time in for us. And he's really the reason we've done so well so far.
Oh, I think you guys also deserve a lot of that credit too,
yeah,
because of all the practice you guys threw in here.
Yeah, but the vast majority of our tactics have been his doing, and so it's a great thank you to him. He's been so good.
All right, and Bobby, any shoutouts?
Well, I want to thank both of our official coaches, Wind Waker 02 and Fogfun, although they were, well, Wind Waker was pretty hopeless, let's face it. Then we had a few unofficial coaches, Thungan, Scruffin and Aaron, all helped us a lot. And then everyone that played for our team, especially Steve, who stayed with us throughout the tournament, and everyone that helped us practice.
Excellent. Alright guys, that is all for the tournament. The ultimate winners is TDM, a very good finish by Yoglorious Basterds as well. And for those of you guys who are more interested in more RFW activity, do visit the MC Tourney subreddit for more fun, and I believe they also have stuff, websites and things. I'll throw them in the video description below. Do check that out. I am done here. My name is MrScaryMuffin.
And I am Tim Muffins.
Thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Thank you both so much.